Boogity boogity boo.
Hello.
Hello. I thought I'd pop in, see how it's going in here.
This is Prussia, by the way.
This is Prussia, indeed.
How are things going?
Oh, not bad. Did you see that, the League War fight?
I did, and I saw it was basically everyone versus poor Andalusia.
Yeah, who is absent, so we couldn't take anything from them. I don't know if we wanted to anyway. But, did you see who's the Emperor now?
I did. It's going to be Holland, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not anymore.
It's me.
I know it's you. I know that Holland was going to get 3 of the votes, but they don't anymore.
One of the electors is gone.
Ah.
That happened suddenly. I don't think that was... Oh! Bohemia is no longer elector.
Have they been next? No.
No, how'd that happen? Oh, they're not Protestant anymore. They're Catholic.
Right, because their overlord's Catholic.
Yep, so that he must have forced that on them. That removed them as an elector. Oh, that works. Yeah, nice. I thought I'd come in and say hello, see how it's going, and talk about this here, and let you know that no, being emperor was not part of the plan to suddenly then turn on the Commonwealth and Austria. So don't even think about it.
I wouldn't even consider mentioning such a thing. No, I actually said once you'd formed Prussia, then I'm like, yeah, okay, maybe this alliance is more long-lasting, because you're now too small, I think, to go after the Commonwealth. And the Commonwealth has already shown their good intentions by letting you form Prussia.
Yep. No, we're not. We've made very clear we have spheres of influence. We're going to stick to our spheres, not going to meddle in each other's own spheres. I have more Central European goals anyway.
So when's the war against Austria going to happen?
That's not going to happen, really. I think there might be a deal to work out for some land for that, but no, I have more Reich-based goals. So.
And Austria doesn't?
No, they don't have any goals like that potentially clash with what I'm looking to do. They have slightly different, vast territorial goals, which I will not confess.
Oh, I think I already know what they are.
I think you do too.
Yeah. So, you going to be trying to absorb the HRE then, or are you actually going to try and be a good emperor and milk the money and the manpower that they give you?
Define good emperor. I don't plan on forming the HRE nation, no.
Yeah, I meant more like having lots of small HRE nations, because each of them does contribute to you as a prince.
They can be small HRE nations within the great state of Prussia, if they want to, but
okay.
No, I don't plan on becoming the HRE, but I don't plan on being a quote unquote good emperor, as they would call it.
Fair enough. One thing which I was a little surprised by, I thought you would have been gaining militarization, but you haven't been.
Nope. That is because I am too big.
Yeah, but you're not that big. I've seen Prussia's...
Nope, it's very small. It's very, very small. You have to be very small to gain it passively. Otherwise, I have this nice button that says if I'm willing to spend 49 military power, I can get 10 militarization.
Oh, and the last time I checked as well, your army tradition wasn't as high.
Yep, it's getting up there.
Yeah.
I have some ideas now that are boosting it now.
Oh, wow, 0.8 a year? Yeah, you do.
Yep. Brandenburg's a slow start, but once it gets going, it's a tough nut to crack.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the reason I was wondering about whether you'd want to play a, quote, good, unquote, emperor is because all of the different states give you money and they give you manpower, so you can basically be a lot bigger than you actually are.
Yeah, and it's a thought.
To get more militarization.
It is a thought. At the moment, I don't know if there are any actual plans to dismantle the HRE anymore, considering the voices who are calling for it have been made electors. So I don't know about that anymore. Plus, they can all become the emperor now.
You might want to check the electors, by the way.
Yeah, I've seen it. I don't care. I don't really want to be the emperor anyway. That involves defending the HRE. Ugh. I don't care who attacks Augsburg. Ugh. God.
But it's an opportunity to drill your armies in the crucible of battle.
I could just drill my armies by standing there. I don't care.
But you don't get army tradition that way. You could be running around with 100%.
I'm goddamn Prussia. I don't have to go to war to make army tradition. I can literally stand there at a certain point and just make 100% army tradition. I've done it before. I'll do it again.
Fair enough.
So...
I'm done trying to provoke you into wars. It's not working.
Yeah, it's right. I know how my country works, Mordred. Don't you try and out Prussia me. I know what to do. All right, I'm going to go back to my box now. I thought I'd say hi, though.
All right, good to hear from you.
Yeah, see you later.
Mm-hmm. It's kind of a running joke that I'm constantly trying to provoke Prussia into wars, and he's just not falling for it. What's up with Novgorod? I didn't remember it being that big. Commonwealth released them. It's actually a Commonwealth vassal. So all of the lands that the Commonwealth took from Muscovy, he fed to Novgorod. And also Sapmi of just... Denmark's feeding what? Oh, it's a Danish vassal. But why would Denmark feed Sapmi? This was already a core. What's your goal here, Val? Like, keeping them alive I can see, because Sapmi's ideas are actually kind of cool. No pun intended. But... Denmark's are infinitely better. I don't know what Denmark's planning to do with Sapmi. That's an interesting thing. It is now 1574 and the Commonwealth has still not gone to war with Muscovy, which I must admit I am genuinely surprised by. Oh, we got a pause. What's going on?
So, Mordred, question.
What up?
AI Sweden's offering to sell me a province.
I would turn it down.
Okay. Because usually when they do that, that means they need the money that bad because they're getting ruined. So I just wanted to find out.
No, they're not. They're at positive income, so that's not the issue.
I wonder why they're offering to sell it then.
I don't know. Maybe they're scared of Denmark? Which province?
Ostergotland. It's not even a border in Denmark. The one right above my Valmar province.
I don't know. Maybe it's because you have claims on it and they don't want to go to war with you?
That might be it.
Although you've also got claims on Stockholm and they probably won't tell you that.
Yeah, because I have claims on all those from a mission, so that must be it.
Probably. So yeah, just say no.
Got it.
Mm-hmm. Wait. Sweden's got an offer to sell a province from Sweden. Weird one. Very weird one. Instead of Sapmi ideas, there's Sami ideas. That intentional is because the Sapmi people are called Sami. Sapmi is the region, Sami are the people, I think. They have a few loans, but it's only 5. It's not like they're in danger of going bankrupt. So I honestly don't think it's that. It's only 500 ducats. Recoverable. Very recoverable. What's France doing? So France has been going after Burgundy a bit more. They've taken some more territory. How's their coalition? Map mode. This could be France's opportunity for a coalition, because that is more than 4 nations. Burgundy, 1. Brabant, 2. Liège, 3. Switzerland, 4. Savoy, 5. Trier, 6. Berg. Oh no, that's Munster. Aachen. I've lost count. I think we may well see a French coalition forming here. Whether it'll actually trigger or not, I don't know. This is France. But, isn't there a ruler trait that the AI will sometimes sell provinces? Ah, that could well be. You are a balanced personality. No, it's not that one. Embezzler will sell provinces. Oh no, I lost my claim on Dork, says Ireland. Well, it's a better province than what it's originally named. I almost went so far as to say, ooh, that's a nice province. It's farmland and a centre of trade, and then I realised what Dork was originally called, and I had to stop myself. Oh, I thought that was Venice for a minute. I was like, Venice still survived? I would be surprised, but no, they didn't. Are there any wars going on? So Ethiopia is still fighting. Ooh, and are getting invaded. Who are you fighting? Mercuria and Air. So Ethiopia is going up against Air United. Can't just beat a Scottish football team that easily. And then Mali is fighting against air as well. Interesting. I thought those two were rivals. In fact, I'm sure those two were rivals. Not anymore. Mali and the Congo are rivals. Oh no, Ethiopia's rivaled them. They are. So it's not in the war together. This really is just Mali against air, but what's Mali going to gain from this? Oh, they do have a bordering province. Okay, fair enough. I didn't think they had any neighbouring provinces. I was like, what are you going to gain from this? Oh, and Songhai is a vassal. As is Kano. Oh. Mali's a lot bigger than I thought. Interesting. I didn't realise he was playing the vassal game, but apparently he is. So really what I should have done is that. So this is the true size of Mali. Interesting. Wow, Ethiopia has some good allies. Arabia, Congo, Kilwa and Vijayanagara. Well played. Ottomans, Aragon, Andalusia, Ethiopia, Vijayanagara. Arabia's got some great allies. Vijay, Arabia, Ethiopia, Brunei, Portugal. Good. Portugal. Only Aragon and Vijay. That's a little bit worrying. Andalusia's got Arabia, Ottomans, and Ireland. Who's Ireland got? France, Holland, and Andalusia, Denmark. France, Holland. That's it. Commonwealth, Austria. Prussia is allied to Austria and France. There's definitely some interesting ones emerging. Timurids have no allies. Except for Divia. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. It's kind of the same situation as Muscovy. I'd almost be tempted to say that the Timurids and Muscovy might want to ally, but I know the Timurids are more interested in eating Muscovy. Plus, Timmy are actually the largest of all the player nations right now, development-wise. If I have a moment, I'd like to see how PLC's economical development is going. I can have a look. Ooh, making loads of cash. Tons from production. Which is a little bit surprising, seeing as their entire army is fully maintained at the moment, and is at full strength. Because that was one of the issues that I had when I was playing as the Commonwealth, was money. But yeah, he's drilling 2, got 2. Moving troops towards Muscovy. Doing missionaries, rooting out corruption. His advisors aren't... yes, they are. 2 level 3s, but they are the half-price ones. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Advisor cost minus 50%, and also full innovative and meritocratic recruitment, and new men. And he's 25% cheaper for the country to employ anyway. Oh no, sorry, the advisor cost minus 49% is from those bonuses, and then 25 is because he's using institutions. That's how it worked. Yeah. I have to say, Helson plays the Monarch Points game very well. It's difficult to keep up with him. That's probably actually one of his strengths. What disasters does Mali have coming? None. Oh, no, it does. Internal conflicts. That's a bad one, too. 10% of his provinces are in revolt. And he has less than 100% religious unity, so it almost certainly will trigger, and that's because he let his stability fall below +1. Currently in disaster, unrest lower than 0, so he needs to get his unrest below 6. And because of his high war exhaustion, that's not going to happen. Unless, of course, he pays off the war exhaustion, but with so little Diplo, he can't. So, yeah, that's going to fire. And internal conflicts are a pain. It's like +10 revolt risk or something like that. Polish Crown Age bonus, so +33% goods produced with the production money. Aha! Oops. Clicked off the game there. My bad. Modifiers. He's also doing a lot of papal stuff. You could start a Golden Age, he doesn't have one. Polish Crown Age bonus. Oh, you mean this thing? Ah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Who else has one? Persia, Mughals, and Spain. So none of the others exist, so Commonwealth is the only one that can do this at the moment. And how long is left on that? Considering the number of bonuses he's achieved, probably not a huge amount. This appears when global trade appears, so there's going to be another 24 years. So he's got it for a while still. And there we go, Timurids are completely cut off Russia. And Timurids, if I remember correctly, do have expansion. No, they don't. How are they? They're not colonizing. Did I miss a war? How did they get that bit? Because this was all Uzbek. Was that a horde? I don't remember that being a horde. They ate Kazan. Oh, maybe it was a horde. Well, Muscovy is completely cut off. I wonder how Commonwealth's going to feel about this. Because I suspected the Commonwealth kind of wanted to become Russia. But now the Timurids have effectively stopped him from doing that. And that is really good. But I am scared about the fact that the Timurids have no allies. Like, they have 0 player allies. That's not good. That's really not good. Brunei and Divia... Sorry, they have 2 player allies, but the player allies are on the wrong side of the world. It's these 2. And that is definitely in their benefit. I don't think Timurids gets very much from it, except maybe... money? Are you getting subsidies or something? Nope. I'd kind of like to see the Timurids and the Ottomans allying. Are those 2 rivals? They are rivals. And who are the Ottoman allies? Ottoman allies, Arabia, Andalusia. Yeah, I'd kind of like to see an Ottoman-Arabia Timurid bloc rising up against the Commonwealth. I think that would be one of the only ways of really curtailing Commonwealth power, because I cannot see Austria or Prussia backstabbing them. And I don't think Denmark really has the power to stand up against the Commonwealth on their own.